Welcome back to SportChoke Transfer News, Red Devils fans. Today's Manchester United transfer bombshells bring serious momentum as Ruben Amorim accelerates the club's summer rebuild. Let's dive into it. Garnacho, who is under contract with Manchester United until 2028, has been exiled from the first team under manager Ruben Amorim, and was notably excluded from the club's recent pre-season tour in the USA. Amorim has warned that unless Manchester United receive offers meeting their valuation for sidelined players, including Garnacho, he may reintegrate them into the squad. The breakdown in Garnacho's relationship with the club stems from inconsistent performances and controversial social media activity, including celebrating Marcus Rashford's departure. Transfer destinations and interest. Premier League. Chelsea, now the odds-on favourite to sign Garnacho, with betting markets suggesting Manchester United could accept a fee of around £50 million. Aston Villa, strong contender, interest confirmed, and Garnacho's potential swap involving Ollie Watkins has been discussed. Villa recently became second favourites in betting now. Arsenal and Tottenham, also actively linked, with Arsenal reportedly opening talks, though Chelsea appears to lead the race. Abroad. Napoli, previously showed firm interest, however, recent reporting suggests Napoli have pulled back from negotiations despite earlier enthusiasm from manager Antonio Conte. Garnacho prefers to remain in England. Bayern Munich, emerged as surprise European contenders, having contacted United about potentially signing Garnacho. Valuation and financials. United's transfer valuation previously ranged between €54–66 million, but they are now open to lowered offers in the region of £40 to £50 million, £40 million, €55 million. The motivation includes both profitability and sustainability rules, PSR, and squad rebuilding needs under Amorim. Player intentions. Garnacho himself is keen to stay in the Premier League, with Chelsea and Villa aligning most closely with his ambitions. He has explicitly rejected a move to Saudi Arabia, turning down a lucrative Al Nassr offer. His desire to stay in England and play Champions League-level football is clear. What Manchester United want? A permanent sale is preferred, but loans may be considered if valuations aren't met. Transfers are essential to fund new signings, for example, Kuna and Mumo have already been added. What Garnacho wants? A move to a club where he can play regularly and remain in top-flight European competition. He seems receptive to Chelsea or Villa, less so to clubs like Napoli or those outside England. Status. Contract until 2028 with Manchester United out of favour yes, excluded from first team and US tour preferred destination Premier League, Chelsea, Aston Villa among top choices, Saudi offer rejected yes, Al Nassr declined expected transfer fee £40 to £50 million range other European interest Bayern Munich expressed interest, Napoli interest cooled off potential fallback may return to United squad if no deal materialises. What to watch next? Official bids from Chelsea or Aston Villa in the next week or two. Whether United adjust their asking price further to force a deal. Roma, Italy, Atletico Madrid, or even Bayern making concrete moves, though less likely given Garnacho's preference. Ollie Watkins heads Man United's two-man striker transfer shortlist as club make decision on transfer for new keeper. The Red Devils are also looking to sell players in order to clear the way for new signings. But the Old Trafford side will not get involved in a bidding war for PSG keeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, leaving the door open for Chelsea and Manchester City to try to lure the Italian. United are weighing up moves for either Aston Villa striker Watkins or Leipzig's Slovenian frontman Benjamin Sesko. That rules out any interest in Nicholas Jackson, despite Chelsea being increasingly keen to find a taker for the Senegalese attacker. And any move may only be feasible if United can move on Rasmus Højlund, preferably on a full-time basis rather than a Marcus Rashford-style loan. With United having spent £130 million to give boss Ruben Amorim his two top targets, Matheus Cunha and Brian Mumo, the Old Trafford hierarchy do still want a line-leading upgrade. Ollie Watkins has been in pre-season action for Aston Villa. Gianluigi Donnarumma, Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper, at the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup final. Gianluigi Donnarumma's PSG future is looking in doubt. United are weighing up moves for either Aston Villa striker Watkins or Leipzig's Slovenian frontman Benjamin Sesko. Devilish Man United looking to hijack Newcastle's Sesko transfer after holding talks. Contact has been made with the entourages of both potential targets, with Watkins' proven Premier League experience a major plus. The England striker, 29, has scored 75 top-flight goals since moving to Villa Park. Before that, he was part of a successful attacking unit including Mumo at Brentford, a further tick in his box. While Villa have dismissed all suggestions of an approach and insisted Watkins is not for sale at any price, they did offer him to Arsenal in the January window, before performing a U-turn after selling John Duran instead. Watkins is more of a box player than Sesko, who was also on Arsenal's summer wish list, but has proven mobility and running power. At this stage, United are keeping both options open in case one becomes problematic. The Old Trafford club, aware of Villa's public stance, recognise that negotiations may not be simple and could take until the latter days of the summer window next month. Selling Højlund, and also commanding fees for Alejandro Garnacho and Antony would make meeting hefty price tags more likely. Meanwhile, United have shelved their interest in Villa keeper Emi Martinez. A loan offer was made and rejected last week, but the club's current position is that Andre Onana will start the season as first choice. And that means no move for Donnarumma, whose contract standoff with PSG has opened up the prospect he might be available. The Italian, with 1 year left on his deal with the Champions League winners, is seeking a significant markup in his £210,000 per week salary. Ollie Watkins Aston Villa 2024-25 season statistics. Versus Benjamin Sesko's 2024-25 Bundesliga stats for RB Leipzig. At this stage, United are keeping both options open in case one becomes problematic. Meanwhile, United have shelved their interest in Villa keeper Emi Martinez. A loan offer was made and rejected last week, but the club's current position is that Andre Onana will start the season as first choice. And that means no move for Donnarumma, whose contract standoff with PSG has opened up the prospect he might be available. The Italian, with 1 year left on his deal with the Champions League winners, is seeking a significant markup in his £210,000 per week salary. But United are not willing to go there, meaning they will not rival City, who may lose Ederson and could be reluctant to make new signing James Trafford first choice, and Chelsea as potential contenders. This will be the end of our reports for now. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified whenever we drop our latest transfer update, and drop your questions in the comments section. There are more transfer videos about your team you have to watch right here.